Hi everyone, my name is Kylie Thelen. I'm originally from Papillion, but I have been moving around the state since the last 4 years, pretty much since I graduated college with my husband because of his job. He's in construction. We haven't lived here for about 7 years, so we went off to college together in Kearney. So we actually moved back this week. So we've been our lives have been a little crazy this last week, but we're finally settling. I also have a 1-year-old named Jane, who I am very proud to say is the light of my life. Being a mom was something I knew I always wanted to do, and I am proud to. I'm sure the parents who have children in this class could say the same thing. I graduated with my bachelor's in 2015 from the University of Nebraska Kearney, and my major was in family studies. I had 4 different majors in college, so I had a hard time deciding. My first major was in elementary education and special education, so I do have a few classes in those areas, so I'm kind of familiar with how schools are run and can't wait to learn more through this process and this journey. Um, my current job is in childcare for about the last couple of years. I work at Gallup actually in their child development center, and I'm their licensing um, guidelines. I make sure they're compliant with everything. So, and my daughter also gets to go there, so that's definitely a added bonus. How I knew Creighton was, for me, it has always been, being from around here, always been known as a very great school. I love how they teach, and how the professors incorporate the faith in their learning. This online platform was something I knew that would probably fit best in my life right now because of holding my full-time job. They do promote to be your best self at my job, and continuing education is always encouraged. I do work at Gallup, like I said, and my job environment has taught me a lot about the strengths. I don't know if anyone has ever heard of the Clifton Strengths. You might have taken that assessment and figured out your top 5 or top 10. I'd love to incorporate this type of learning into a school counseling program in the future when I graduate, because I know that not just knowing your strengths is very beneficial especially when you're learning and growing. What I hope to achieve in this program is a better understanding of what types of questions to ask children and really how to connect with them on a deeper level. I really think this program will let me kind of find myself and learn how to talk to children in that way. Like some of you may notice, I'm pretty a shy person, especially talking to a camera. I was always introverted when I was a kid, but talking to children is just a whole different experience for me. So I really want to help children like that come out of their shell. But on the other hand, I don't want to change their personalities, because that shy personality might be, a strength in their future. You never know. A goal I have for this course would be to connect with my classmates. I love that we get to do these types of videos and have those meetings every week, because that is really how I learn the best, is bouncing ideas off of people and also hearing their ideas, how we might differ in those types of ways. And I was kind of actually nervous about that as well, because I didn't know how we would learn in an online environment without knowing each other. So I'm loving how this is already working, and loving that we get to meet online and chat almost every week with both this class and our other action research class. So I can't wait to get started and get to know everyone more. Thank you so much for listening.